Yeah, mate. This is fucking shit, eh? The amount of times I've seen this club, like, I was talking to my mates, and they're Dockers fans, because I'm from the West, and they're similar to us. They haven't, they've been fucking rubbish as well. But like I was saying to them, I've seen in my lifetime, from my memory, I was born in '99, 2 finals wins. 2. One was legit. 2. To win a flag, you have to win a minimum of 4 finals. So we're going back on this whole culture thing of, we don't have a winning culture. This is where we bring in people like Teague, who played for us when we were fucking arse as well. We had, just a lot of, like, we don't have a winning culture. And I feel like someone like Clarko, and I mean, he hasn't been tossed up, but Ross Lyon, hell, even him, we just need a change in this team. And I don't necessarily believe that Teague has the players all playing as one anyway. We have patches in games where we look awesome, like playing for the team and everything, but we have players like, I don't want to name him, and I'm not dogging him as a person, but, like Jack Martin, mate, come on.
Well, the thing with Jack Martin is, you're right. It's not about Jack Martin as the human being. It's about Jack Martin, the guy that wanted to come to Melbourne, have an opportunity to further his career, wanted a fresh start, to play in Melbourne, where everyone wants to play footy for a big club, in front of big crowds. And okay, he's had an injury this year, but he's had 3 or 4 weeks in the side now. And are we wrong to expect more from Jack Martin? Is that wrong?
No, mate. Look at his contract. Look at his contract. Like, if you're getting paid that much money, and again, like, we gave him that contract. I mean, anyone's going to take it, but like, you're getting paid that much money. A normal person in their job would have higher expectations on themselves to perform a lot better. And yeah, I see a lot of people who are just there, seems for a contract rather than actually playing for the jumper, which is a bit, as a fan, a little bit disrespectful, who tunes in every week. What's
interesting? What's interesting? Like, this notion of, we're gifting Mark Murphy games, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say that Jack Martin's now getting gifted games?
Yeah, exactly. I'm exactly on that boat with you.
So wouldn't you say that Jack Martin hasn't proven anything to the club, but Mark Murphy has over the course of the 16 years that he's been here?
You're spot on. You're spot on. And
so
I think
why does it apply to Murphy but not to Jack Martin? I don't understand.
Exactly. You're exactly right. And at the moment, what Jack Martin's producing is no less than what Murph would be producing. I know he's hurt at the moment, but it's no less than what he would be producing. Like, I feel like if look, at this point, we're not going to make finals. Let's just put that, nail in the coffin, mate. We're not making it, that's for sure. But look, like you said, we got to now play for our next year, and we got to play for our future. So I feel like, guys like Murph deserves the opportunity to play 300 games. Mate, he captained us through fucking rubbish. Rubbish, mate. He had no right. Do you remember a few years ago when there was that, all the contract up in the air with Murph, and he had the opportunity to go to Melbourne or someone like that? He fucking stayed with us. And he had, like, mate, if I was him, like, I love the club, but, like, fuck, mate, like, shit. Like, and again, I also want to touch on tonight, but with tonight, the laid outs with Jones and Casbolt. And I heard a few blokes saying, during the week that they were iffy, especially with Jones. We're coming up against Geelong, who have Hawkins, who you're going to have to lock down. That's for sure. And they've got their rotating ruck system, so they're always going to have a ruck that's going forward. Why didn't we have a suitable emergency? If you know that Jones is going to be a game day decision, why didn't we have someone like Luke Parks, who was a bit taller, as that, like, okay, Jonesy might not pull up tonight. Why wasn't Luke Parks an option to maybe come in and play that lockdown role on someone like Gary Rowan or someone like that? Because we're lucky tonight Sava Radaglia is about as useful as a wet paper bag with a hole in it. Because if they had any sort of capable forward, I'm telling you right now, they would have fucking beaten us by 60 plus at least.
Yeah, it's true. It's so crazy. Wiedering kept Hawkins goalless, and that still really wasn't anywhere near enough.
No, mate, Weeders last week also helped their ass a lot. Weeders is just so good, mate. I feel like even now he doesn't get the credit he deserves. I saw a post earlier today about the 2015 draft and the redraft and stuff like that, and he was fucking behind Callum Mills. Are you fucking serious, mate? Mate, are you serious? He's an average mid, going up against the All-Australian fullback in, should be the All-Australian fullback. And, oh, mate, he's never had the credit he deserves in these past 2 years. I'm telling you right now. And I feel like us as a supporter base need to get right fucking behind him. He's a star, mate. He's a star. Genuinely.
He is, mate. No, listen, I love what you said. I appreciate you coming on and
awesome. Thanks, Des. Love the show.
Yeah, good one, bro.